Hi, I'm Steve Wood from Manywho, and I'm just going to talk you through how you build and distribute applications in the Manywho platform. Because we've added a few capabilities here in our last update, and one of them is the ability to activate a flow. At the moment, to date, when you've built a flow, you've just built it and you can run it and you get a link and then you can use it. But it was always kind of a draft flow, something that you as an author could run, and you could sort of give it to users, but it wasn't really a fully activated and distributable flow. So what we've done is we've added an activate link, and what this does is it basically takes the version of the flow that you've built, and when you click that button, it builds it and then activates it. And what that means is that that becomes the default version of the flow that users will use when they're running your app. So you can continue to work on the flow, continue running it, continue building and iterating and improving, but the version that has been activated is the only version that your end users will see. So that will be the version that they actually run when they're using it on a day-to-day basis. So this means that you as an author can kind of continue to work in full knowledge that the live version is not the version that you're currently working on. So it gives you the ability to kind of keep working on onwards and onwards, and then once you're happy with the next version, you just activate it and off you go. So to activate a flow is very straightforward. You simply hit the activate link, and then it does basically the same build process that you did before, but this time it flags it as the active version that you want all of your users to use. Okay, and now the flow has been activated and it's running. You'll see it's just as before, but this time let me just log in and I'll show you one other aspect to the new experience of distributing the flow. So I'm going to log in again using my Salesforce credentials, and I'll come into the app as usual. So you can see here we've got the standard app, and you can see here we're on that first main screen. If I hit add application, you'll see that we get to that page layout screen here with the application information. But what's also nice is that now users of your flow, now we're imagining we're a user, and we're using this flow, maybe we're using it on our mobile device, maybe it's embedded in the Salesforce canvas. There's a video on that if you have a look on our YouTube channel. But what you'll notice is we've also included is a share button. And what the share button does is really straightforward. It allows your users to share this flow with their colleagues. So if you've done a good job in building your app, and we hope you've done a fantastic job in the app you built, is that you'll see that users will start sharing it with their colleagues to say, hey, you know what, this is a really great app. I found it very useful. You should use it too. So all they need to do is go share, and then they can immediately share it. So they go, hey, and then, my mate Etienne, I can go, hey, at Etienne, this is a fantastically useful flow. You should use it. And what that will do is that will post a comment in my feed that will mention Etienne, and that will then appear in his feed also. So what we're hoping is if you guys build fantastic apps is that people will begin using them and distributing them using this share link. It's a great way to kind of get your ideas out there very, very quickly. So I've logged into Salesforce and I'm now looking at the chatter page, and you'll see that my profile page now has a link to that flow. If you see here, it says, hey Etienne, this is a fantastically useful flow, you should use it. And in that is a link to the flow. And this is a little bit different from when you mention somebody when you're running a flow, because this link is actually a link so that they can create they can run their own version of the flow. It's not, you're not getting them to join your existing flow and collaborate with you to get something done. This is more they can now use the flow themselves as an application to help them get their jobs done. So if I now look at Etienne's feed, you can see that he's got that link also. So what this means is that if you guys are building really useful apps, is you'll find that users of those apps will begin to share them amongst the community of users inside Salesforce. So it's a fantastic way for you to get the work that you've done out and see how people are using it and how they're distributing it to other people. And we hope you have a lot of fun with that. Thank you.